Mrs. Schrader, the loss that you've suffered, it's unspeakable. I met your husband a few times. He was a man who stood by his word and was very good at his job. He's a straight shooter. You and he are victims. And so am I. Two years ago, a man came into my office. He said his name was Mayhew. He wanted one of my clients to lie under oath. He offered me money. I declined. Any lawyer would. That night, as I was leaving my office, I was attacked. Two men threw a sack over my head, they hogtied me, and they drove me out into the desert. And when they pulled the hood off, I was kneeling in front of an open grave with a gun pointed at my head. That was my introduction to Walter White. From that moment on, there hasn't been a minute that I wasn't afraid. Yeah, I worked for him. I made a lot of money, but that's not why I did it. I did it because I knew what he would do to me if I refused. Over and over, I thought about going to the police. I even thought about talking to Agent Schrader. But I knew that Walter White would kill me wherever I was. And I was right. You look it up. October 4th, 2009. They murdered 10 men inside 3 prisons in the space of 2 minutes. Knifed. Throats slashed. A man was burned alive. They even killed one of my colleagues, a lawyer. He was cooperating with the DEA. Daniel Wachsberger. The news said Dan was stabbed 48 times. So yeah, when it all blew up, I ran, but not from the police, from them. Walter White might be dead, but Jesse Pinkman and the others, they're still out there, somewhere. Mrs. Schrader, you are looking at a man who has lost everything. My profession, my family, my freedom. I have nobody. I have nothing.
And you think jurors are gonna buy that?
One. All I need is one. Oakley tells me that you've never lost a case. Is that so? It's a hell of a record. Should be proud of that. Still, juries, right? You never can tell. It's a roll of the dice. I'm hoping there's some wiggle room.
You're not going to negotiate with this man. You're not.